Here on number 2, it says that a physician ordered 400 milligrams of medication. How many grams would be equivalent? So we're going to start with our desired units. The question is saying how many grams would be equivalent. So we're going to start with grams equals. Our first fraction needs to be the conversion. So we are trying to convert between grams and milligrams, right? So back in week 2, I had a Word document list of conversion factors. So you need to reference that again and find something that's going to take grams to milligrams. And there is a conversion that says 1,000 milligrams is equal to 1 gram. So we have to line that up here for our first fraction. And we've got to figure out which piece goes on the top. Well, it depends on what your desired unit is. Desired unit is grams, so that means that we're going to stick 1 gram on top of the 1,000 milligram. All right, so that puts milligrams at the bottom, which means at the top of our next fraction needs to be milligrams. And usually that comes back to whatever they gave us. But sometimes we need an extra conversion. On this problem, they did tell us that we had 400 milligrams, so those units match. We can go ahead and stick that into our next fraction. And we usually put that over a 1 because there's nothing else to pair it with, and it makes for easy math with our fractions. But before we do that math and multiply and divide and all that stuff, check your units. Okay, make sure that the milligrams cancel out and that we are just left with grams because that was our desired answer. So once you're convinced that you've got the right setup, then you can multiply the top. 1 times 400 is 400. 1,000 times 1 is 1,000. And now you can divide. 400 divided by 1,000 should give you a 0.4 grams. So that's how you do dimensional analysis with these metric conversions. But I also wanted to show you again on this metric conversion chart. We've got everything laid out: kilo, hecto, deca, base, decicentimilla, and then all the way out to micro. We were asked our problem, let's see, a physician ordered 400 milligrams. So that's sitting right in here at the milli spot. If we have 400 milligrams, how many grams would that be? Grams is our base here. So we're starting in milligrams and we had to go left 1, 2, 3 places. Okay, so if we think about that 400 up here, we need to move the decimal 3 places. Now the decimal is after that last 0. Okay, so we're going to backtrack it 3 places to the left, and that's going to put it right there in front of the 4. Now we do need the leading 0 in front of that. Okay, so it'll be a 0.4. Technically those other 2 zeros are back there, but those are called trailing zeros, and the healthcare field doesn't like that. They like the leading 0, but they don't like the trailing zeros. So either way, we would have gotten the same answer.